All right. Hey, everybody. We're back. High Octane Podcast. I'm your host, Bob. And like I said, we're back
What's up, guys?
on a roll, not missing any time. So let's go. All right. Like I said, High Octane Podcast. I'm your host, Bab. Um,
I'm the co-pilot,
Sergio
Sergio.
is back for the second week in a row. No intro needed.
Co-pilot.
Unless you're new, and if you are, welcome. This is, like I said, the High Octane Podcast, where we sit around and bullshit about cars, anything and everything that has to do with them. And like I said, Sergio, back for the second week in a row. We had fun last week talking about the gumball. What'd you think about that video of them rolling through, fucking with that cop?
That was hilarious.
It was
dude.
funny.
You have to have some serious balls to sit there and be like, tell the cop, "Hey man, let me just get one pull with you sitting right next to me in my Lambo, so I can do 140 in front of you."
It was
And
ridiculous.
the cops were like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out."
It was pretty ridiculous. But anyway, Serge again. Yep. Serge is back. That's my bro.
What's up?
What's going on, Chris? So this week we're gonna kind of talk about some random stuff that I found, either interesting, amusing, newsworthy type stuff. I didn't find everything that I wanted to show you guys, but some interesting stuff. So we're gonna get into that shortly. First off, we're gonna do what are we drinking?
Oh, and we are drinking today.
Let's
sir.
get into it now. All right. So, would you like to go first, my friend?
Yeah, dude.
All right, do it.
Today I am drinking from my private stash, Angels and Envy. Did I say that right?
Angel's Envy.
Yeah. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels.
I must say,
It's actually really good.
It is. It's quite good.
86.6% proof. Drink like a man. If you're gonna drink, you might as well drink right.
43.3%. It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
That's not crazy expensive. I think it's about $50 in the stores. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's quite good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
All right.
Not too
So
bad. What do you got? What do you got there for us?
I have had one of this distillery's products before, and I'm pretty sure I've had this one actually before too. But this comes from Two James Distillery in Detroit, my home state. Shout out. This is J. Riddle peated bourbon whiskey, 45.5%. Distilled from Michigan corn and British barley. So
Not too bad. It got a nice
there's the
smoky
bottle.
flavor to it.
Yeah, it's not like crazy peated like some of the scotches are, but it's quite good.
Yep.
I enjoy it. But cheers, my
Salute.
friend.
Thank you.
Do not drink and drive.
No. Uber it.
Mm-mm.
Uber.
Mm-hmm. Uber, Lyft, whatever you prefer. I prefer Uber. Lyft sucks.
Bicycle
Or that.
or a lawnmower, depends on where you live.
God, don't George Jones it. I don't recommend that. Rest in peace, my friend. I've met you. You're a cooler older dude, but yeah.
If
Don't
you're in
do that.
Kentucky in the backwoods, you driving on a tractor.
Well, then it's probably okay and probably widely accepted.
Oh my gosh.
But don't do it in the city. Don't do that because you will get pulled over and probably arrested for DUI because you're probably drunk doing it.
That is true.
Anyway, we're gonna get into this thing. There's a few recalls and some new vehicle news, some EV stuff. I know you guys don't like EVs. I'm not on board with them either yet.
What do you mean? Electric is the way of the future.
No. Anyway, first thing we're going to talk about is actually I need to share the screen real quick. Give me a second here, fellers. Did not prepare too well for that.
It's all that wisdom.
Okay. So Ford has a recall on almost 3 million vehicles. I don't know what all it encompasses. Okay, this affects the Ford C-Max, which is a hybrid from 13 to 18, Edges from 15 to 18, Escapes from 13 to 19, Fusions from 13 to 16, and Transit Connect dumbass vans from 13 to 21. Apparently, they will start to roll even in park.
Well, first of all, they're all pieces of shit.
All of them.
Second of all, didn't Jeep had that same problem? Where their
Probably.
Jeep Cherokees were doing the same thing, where they're rolling down hills in park.
Probably. Jeeps are junk anyway. So I don't really doubt that. Apparently, there have been 4 alleged injuries and 6 allegations of property damage due to this issue. I don't know. Ford says only 1% of all vehicles recalled will have the defect, but they're going to recall almost 3 million vehicles because of this, just in case.
Well, yeah, that has to do probably with a sensor or something.
I don't know what it is, but shame on you, Ford, and good on you also for recalling all those vehicles. Since you only think 1% of those are going to be affected, but good on you for.
Well, dude, they're all like
those all
C-Maxes and freaking. They're all junk cars.
Oh yeah, I know.
Fusions.
Yeah, they're all junk.
Transport Connect.
Edges, Escapes. They're all the lower end bullshit. I get that, but
whoever put those guys together were drunk.
Possibly. You almost have to be to work in the automotive industry anymore.
They were drinking that J Riddle.
yeah, they were. Their breath was real smoky.
Oh my goodness!
Couldn't hide it. Couldn't hide it. I don't know where those are built. I don't know if they're built in Michigan or one of their other facilities. I have no idea, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a quick one. But
yeah, dude.
I'd love to see one. I'd love to see that happen though. Just watch it. Just watch it. Like there one goes.
Well, dude, like you watch it. You watch them on YouTube where people are like, they think they put their car in park and they just jump out the damn car and
either that or it rolls over them
and it's gone, dude.
Stupid ass people.
And also, if you park on a hill, the shit's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, that's what the emergency brake is for. People use it.
I mean,
I use it. I use mine.
Hell, I remember I parked my truck on a hill and it was raining.
Mach E2. Chris, I'm about to talk about the Mach E, actually, so just bear with me, sir.
And that thing rolled down the hill in park.
What did?
My truck. It slid down the hill.
Oh.
Because it was like a really steep hill and it was raining.
Yeah,
I parked it. Even with the emergency brake, that thing still slid down the hill.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
If it's super slippery out, yeah, it'll still roll. All right, next thing. I've talked about ugly that sells. That's a trend in this country for some reason. And this just cements it.
What, that?
This.
That looks like the Ford Bronco. I
know that. And the Bronco's ugly as shit. This is a smaller version of the FJ Cruiser, pretty much. But this thing's winning awards for design and whatever else. I haven't read the whole article, but I just wanted to bring this up because I've talked about how in this country, people buy ugly shit all the time.
Well, it's because we make ugly ass shit to begin with.
This is a Toyota. We don't make this.
It's probably made in a factory here.
Well, probably, but it wasn't designed and it's not owned by an American.
It's Toyota's version of making a Ford Bronco. That's what it looks like.
Well,
it does not look like a FJ Cruiser. Whatever, that's what it is. It looks like
whatever it is,
shit box.
Wherever the design is inspired by or where it came from. This thing's hideous.
The Ford Bronco looks better than that. Look at them all smiling. Go back. They're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're extremely proud of this thing.
They're like, look how cool this shit looks.
And look at how many dumb white dudes were involved in it.
I bet you they copied the Ford Bronco.
It's garbage. It's just
the headlights look cool.
I mean, the headlights are easy to design and make, to look cool anymore.
What's the interior look like?
I don't know if there's any pictures of it. There's only 16. Now there's no pictures.
Oh,
this might only actually be a concept. Let me exit out of here.
No.
Compact Cruiser wins award.
Concept snags. SUV concept.
Okay, it's a concept.
And it's an EV too.
Yeah. All right, so this is just a concept. There's no pictures of the interior, which I'm pretty sure it's probably terrible too. Okay, they call it a mashup between an FJ Cruiser and the Land Rover Defender, turned into a Funko Pop. That's just a recipe for total disaster. Like those three things combined.
That shit actually said Funko Pop. Funko Pops are cool. That ain't cool.
No, it's not. I have two Funko Pops that are cool.
Dude, if that was a Hot Wheel car, the only people who will buy that are people who collect Hot Wheels.
That's it.
Because nobody would buy that shit.
Or children that don't know any better.
That is horrendous.
It is. It's garbage. Like there's nothing about it that is attractive. Who is giving this thing awards? Who is judging this thing for design?
The car people.
I want to know. I would like to sit down with these people. Like, are you like, what's wrong with your eyesight?
How much J Riddle did you have today?
Right. Like, who is paying you to say that this thing is attractive? Obviously, Toyota. 250 miles of range. That's it.
That's junk,
That's
man.
Garbage.
You can't even go to Nashville and back with that.
I mean, you can, but you wouldn't be able to go to Georgia. You wouldn't be able to go to Atlanta and back.
No,
absolutely not.
Dude, that stuff's junk. They got to get their charging.
It's total garbage. This thing is hideous as hell. And it just, like I said, it cements the fact that ugly in this country sells. If they decide to take this thing to market, it will sell.
Yeah, because
it will. Look at the Bronco. People are paying $100,000 for those fucking things right now.
Well, those people are just stupid.
They are stupid.
Because that's not worth $100.
No, it's not worth $50.
If it was $35, $40, I can see that. But
it's not $100. Yeah, no, it's absolutely not. It's not worth $50, and people are paying $50 for it.
That's crazy.
Look at the Kia Soul. Look at the Nissan Cube. Look at the Scion XB. What are the other ones? Those stupid boxes. The Ford Flex. All these boxes on wheels. Like, is it too loud?
Yeah. Is that better?
That one's mine.
No, sorry. That one's mine?
Yeah, that one's
Is that
yours.
better? Okay. We're good. I had an echo in my
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I've talked about how ugly vehicles. The Nissan Juke is another freaking prime example of it, and the Pontiac Aztec and the Honda Element. I could go all day on the ugly shit that sells in this country.
They're just trying to make cheap cars look cool.
And I understand that you want to make your inexpensive stuff still appealing, but this is not appealing.
No,
you want to make it quirky and you want it to stand out. Okay, that's great. This is hideous.
You know where that would sell? That would sell in Seattle.
Oh, good Lord. You're 100% right.
I mean, think about it, dude. Think how majestic that would be. You go out in your electric wannabe Bronco. You go out there and you cruise the woods, man. You go camping. You're eco-friendly. And who's going to judge you? The trees? No, they're not going to say shit because you're the only idiot out there.
No, you're right.
And your cool EV that looks like, yeah.
Well, you're right. And we're not killing any trees with it, even though fossil fuels are in the batteries. All you freaking environmentalist hippies.
Hey, man, it's all good. You got to share.
So people just don't understand. These EVs, okay, they don't put out any emissions, but you still have to mine the earth for all the minerals and shit that goes into it.
Well, for you to break even on that, you got to hold the car for 10 years. Who holds a car for 10 years? Not many people.
Not any.
So for your electric vehicle to be worth anything, for you to be environmental friendly, you have to hold it for 10 years.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And that's not going to happen.
No. All right, so on to the next thing. As my brother mentioned, the Ford Mustang Mach-E SUV, if you will. It's an EV piece of shit that has the Mustang name and emblem on it.
That's not a Mustang.
No.
That's a disgrace to Mustang.
Yeah, they've totally ruined the name, which I don't like the Mustang, period. But I agree with everyone that says that they've completely defaced the Mustang name.
I mean, I love Mustang. You got you get a GT500 or you go old school, you get an Eleanor or whatever. Those Mustangs are beautiful. That is not a Mustang. That is a Toyota FJ Cruiser wannabe.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I would. That's a piece of shit.
and if they wanted to build this thing, fine, but don't put the Mustang name on it. Like, you pissed off your entire market, your enthusiast market. You've pissed them off. The only people that drive these things are not Mustang people. Like, I don't know. And I know that the Mustang has come a long way. I do agree with that. The GT500 is actually pretty ridiculous.
It's a beautiful car. That's a Mustang. That right there that I'm looking at is not a Mustang. I
No,
hope you people are
no.
seeing this because that's not a Mustang.
No, absolutely not. There's
Like,
nothing about it that screams. If the emblem wasn't on it and I didn't know it was called the Mustang Mach-E, I would not label this as a Mustang. Period. The taillights resemble the car taillights, but other than that, nothing looks like a Mustang on this thing. It's so stupid.
so what they're being recalled for what?
Battery. The batteries are losing power apparently.
That is a fire waiting to happen.
Okay, so let's see.
12-volt batteries are not to be recharged using the main battery system. Okay.
Main batteries being shut off due to issues with repeated DC fast charging and wide open throttle operation, and affects nearly 50,000 vehicles.
Well, that's cool. There's only 50,000 of them out there. So just let them all burn down and call it a day, man. Restart over.
It's only 2022s, though. They've been out a couple years.
No, fuck it. Let them start over. Burn that shit to the ground. That's just ugly.
It's pretty terrible.
And call it something else when you make another one.
And I think the real main issue with a lot of these EVs is the liquid state batteries. That's actually okay. So I talked about this in a past episode. I actually broke down the difference between liquid and solid state batteries.
Yeah.
So in liquid state batteries, that's exactly what it is. All the chemicals inside the battery are in liquid form, and they're constantly sloshing around and interacting with each other. And if those chemicals go through enough turbulence and abuse, that chemical reaction is going to heat up, and that's what's going to cause these things to catch on fire. That's what causes electrical fires, is the chemical reaction in all the chemicals and the rapid heat expansion and whatever else. And that's what causes these things to spontaneously combust. That was the problem with Fisker. You remember Fisker?
Yeah.
Pretty much all those things burnt to the ground.
Yeah, because they were just built shitty.
Yeah.
They were shitty cars.
So when you have a solid state battery, that you don't have that problem, because all the internals of the battery, that's all solid.
Yeah.
All those chemicals aren't sloshing around and interacting with each other. You're not going to get that crazy chemical reaction and that spontaneous combustion. On top of the fast charging is not good for batteries.
No, it's not.
It's going to degrade the batteries even faster. You're not going to get the same amount of life over, the long-term life of the battery isn't going to be as long as if you slow charge it like overnight at your house. I understand the convenience of the fast charging if you're on a road trip, whatever, but it's just going to degrade the batteries that much quicker. So I don't know. They're recalling 50,000 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E's.
I say let those 50,000 just burn with nobody in them.
I say take them off the road and just start from scratch.
And name it something else because it looks like dog shit.
Absolutely. Come up with original fucking name, Ford.
Come on, Ford, you're better than this.
I don't know that they are.
No,
they dropped the ball on this thing.
Well, that's just one car. How many cars do they pull out? They put out a lot, but they can drop that.
I don't know. They put out a few.
They can drop that.
Oh, Dave's back. What's up, Dave?
He
actually put his name in there this time.
Yeah.
Going on, Dave? How the horses?
Although, actually, I was over at his house Saturday. The horses are very nice.
Yeah, I saw you.
He tried to get me to ride one. I said, buddy, that shit ain't happening.
I saw a bunch of you out there recently. I've never been on a horse either, so I don't really blame you.
Dude, look, at the way the market's going and everything's happening, we all going to be riding in a fucking horse and buggy sooner or later, so I might as well get on the damn thing.
Oh, I mean, if the market continues to go the way it goes, we might revert back to animal power, horse and buggy. Oh, those Amish people are laughing at us right now.
Hell yeah, they're laughing at us.
Anyway, that's the Mustang Mach-E. It's a piece of shit. They're recalling all of them. Junk.
What a piece of junk.
Oh, what's
dude.
the next thing I got
I
here?
can't believe that.
Okay. All right. So I got a couple things to. I got a couple bones to pick with a lot of people about this, and we're going to get into it right now. What we got, Dave? Y'all need to broadcast me the wet. Shut the hell up, you asshole! This is not a radio station. We don't do.
Sir, it says it's 97, but
we
we
don't
do
do
the
the-
humidity.
we don't
It's
do-
107, motherfucker.
We don't do time and temperature here, sir. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so
It's hot as hell.
this next thing. Okay, so my thing with the current Blazer, and for 2023, it has been updated. But from the get-go, when they first announced that the Blazer was going to be brought back, never ever once did anyone affiliated with General Motors say that it was going to be a full-size K5 Blazer. Never,
Okay.
ever did anyone say that. All
Okay.
that they said was the Blazer was coming back.
Okay, cool.
That they were bringing the Blazer back to market.
Okay.
Now, where I agree with people is that GM dropped the ball.
Okay.
They absolutely 100% dropped the ball.
Quit dropping the ball, you fuckers.
Now, that being said, I don't hate the Blazer. I don't hate what they brought to market. But at the same time, they did drop the ball.
Okay.
Because when Ford first announced that the Bronco was coming back, they teased that full-size Bronco concept. You remember?
Yeah. They
remember
teased
that?
it. Yeah, they made it. They try to give little people Easter eggs.
Right.
Try to get people excited to buy, and it worked because everybody started buying the car.
That's exactly right.
And they started buying it at $100,000. Idiots.
Well,
But that's neither here or there.
that's not. Well, I mean, when they first released a picture of that full-size Bronco, that did get people excited for it. And then they brought to market what they brought to market, and people were still excited because they brought the Bronco 2. Technically, that's what it is. They brought it back. Even though it's hideous, it's still more of a modern retro version of the old Bronco 2.
To me, the new Bronco is as close as the original as possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is
It's a modern
exactly-
retro of the Bronco
And
2.
to me, when it comes to like that, I think it looks good because it is as close as possible to the original.
Absolutely.
And I think they scored with that one.
I 100% agree. Now, that being said, the Blazer, the S10 Blazer, was never really a direct competitor for the Bronco 2. They did do a 4-wheel drive version, and then later on, they did a 2-door ZR2 version, but it was never on the same level as a Bronco 2, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So when they brought the new Blazer to market, obviously it's a crossover. It's pretty much a Camaro SUV.
You know what that looks like to me? It doesn't look like a Camaro SUV to me.
This does not. This is the 2023. This is the refresh.
Okay, that right there looks like a Chevy Equinox on steroids.
I agree with that.
That is
100%.
All they did, I bet
do.
you they use this. It looks like the same damn chassis, the same body style. They just swapped. They just made it look more beefy, like it took some steroids at the gym, and they probably changed a few things in the interior.
I 100% agree with that. It's a little bit taller. It's a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, I firmly agree with that. Previous body style, though, it was pretty much a bloated Camaro, inside and out.
Yeah.
Because the interior was pretty much the same. The front end looked exactly the same, minus a few things. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is or was. Now again, people are pissing and moaning about it not being a K5. They never said that they were bringing the full-size Blazer back, people. They never said it. Do I wish they would? Absolutely. They could easily do it. Just take a Tahoe, chop 2 doors off of it, chop the top off. You got a K5. It's very simple, but I don't see them doing it.
They're not going to.
They're too conservative now. They don't have the balls to bring back a lot of these models that people want. So stop expecting GM to do what you want. They're not going to do it.
Trust me, they won't.
They're not. And I hate it because I work for them. I wish they would, and I wish they would listen to their consumer. But as far as the market reflects, this is what they want. What you're seeing right now, people, all of you out there, whoever's listening, watching, whatever, this is what the market reflects that people want. This is what they want.
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
I'm a car.
I bet you it's got a third row seat and the trunk space sucks, which is probably pointless.
I'm not sure that the
It's
Blazer.
a midsize.
I'm not sure
Right?
the Blazer does have a third row.
It's a midsize SUV. I bet you they stuffed the third row back
It's a
there.
unibody crossover. I doubt it has 3 rows, actually.
Can you go now? Let's see what the back looks like. Dude, it's just a Chevy Equinox.
That screams Equinox.
It's just a Chevy Equinox
100%.
on freaking steroids.
I mean, base engine's a 2.5, makes shit for power.
And then look, they give you the standard, and then 2LT, 3LT, premium.
That's what I'm saying.
Your premium's going to be 60,000. You're going to spend 60,000 on that piece of shit.
Hell no.
70,000. Oh, excuse me, 60,000 market. And then we go hit inflation. That's going to be 75, 80.
It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't spend freaking 40 grand on that piece of junk.
Nope.
My tractor it was worth more than that.
Well, probably.
The
Base engine, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. I think it makes 200-ish. The 2-liter 4-cylinder with a turbo is making even less power than it used to at 228. Shame on you guys. The 2-liter used to make 270 horsepower.
Well, the turbocharged, they're detuning it for better fuel mileage.
Fuck that.
That's all that is.
You have a turbo for a reason.
You can probably flash ECU.
So dumb.
And boost the shit out
And
of
even
that.
the 3.6,
It's only
only
270.
308 horsepower. My
270.
Cadillac made
Yeah,
more
no,
than that
that's
with the exact
ridiculous.
same engine. That's shame on you. Shame on you. That is underpowered, especially for the money. Shame on you.
Well, they're detuning the shit out of it. That's all it is.
So garbage.
They're trying to make it as cool and as
hipster.
like gas friendly is all I can say. Go back to the interior. It's got a 10-inch screen. No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's probably about the same as my Camaro was.
But you look inside, that looks like a Chevy Equinox.
Oh, by the way, I got rid of the Camaro.
That's another story. We'll get into that one. But that looks like a Chevy Equinox inside.
Well, the center dash, yeah. That's the exact same layout.
So not only Ford dropped the ball, so did Toyota, but GM dropped the shit too.
Yep.
Damn.
I said it from the get-go. I will reiterate this. I firmly believe that they dropped the ball with the Blazer. They did. But this is what we have to work with.
You know how that board meeting went? Some guys like, let's just take a Chevy Equinox and let's
make it a little more aggressive.
Put some steroids into it and pump up the juice, pump up the jam.
That is like the whitest voice ever.
Well, that's what the guy said.
I know.
And the guy was like, that's a great idea there, Timmy. Thank you, sir. Can I get a raise? Nope, didn't happen.
GM's happily selling snakes and sparklers when customers want. Oh,
I love snakes and sparklers. I love snakes and sparklers. This is my favorite. What are you talking about?
It's not you. It's the consumer.
What'd you say? The whistling doodads.
No, it's whistling bungholes,
Yeah.
Hoosker do's, and Hoosker don'ts. Good one, Chris. That's absolutely perfect. Perfect analogy, and you're 100% right.
God, now I'm gonna
Just
go
the
home
most-
and watch that.
The
That
most
shit was
mundane,
hilarious.
boring bullshit, minus the rare exceptions. Corvette, Camaro,
Snakes and sparklers for 40,000.
Even the Camaro has kind of gotten bland and boring. And now that they're talking about making an electric sedan,
I thought they were getting rid of the Camaro. They're going to stop processing, stop making those completely. The Camaro.
well, as it is right now, they're gonna. The rumor now is they're either going to make an electric SUV out of it or an electric sedan with the Camaro name attached to it, which is a mistake. Another mistake. God, so annoying.
So you got all these car companies going electric. What the hell are we going to do with the 100 years of oil we have in reserve?
Oh, I mean, there's all kinds of other things that we can make with petroleum.
No, I'd rather use it for to drive a car.
Well, I agree with you, but
I'd rather have my diesel and gas right now a little cheaper too.
well,
Just fucking saying.
like I said, I agree, But there are so many other products that use petroleum that oil's not going away. And that's what a lot of people need to realize. Petroleum isn't going away. It's still going to be a thing. Big oil does not like this EV movement, obviously, but the government is shutting them down. Well, not shutting them down, but
I still think
they're kind of putting them in their place.
I still think there's a long ways to go.
I don't know, man. The government has put a mandate on the automotive manufacturing industry to where the industry as a whole, at least in this country, has to be brand new vehicles have to be EV by 2050, I believe.
That's fine.
So 28 years from now, you won't be able to buy a brand new vehicle that is not electric. I know that Cadillac wants to be fully electric in 3 years. General Motors is a corporation by 35, I want to say. And then, all the other brands that are imported to this country, the range it ranges. By the time they want to be fully electric. Some are 25, some are 30, some up to the last second. But a lot of them are on board. They're just making the transition on their own, by choice. But I'm just not on board yet.
Well, I mean, the gas stations are already in place. All they got to do is convert it into electric pump stations,
and converting them over won't take too long. But I don't know. I'm going to stay on the Blazer topic for a moment.
Man, that thing really got you all tore up, huh?
Honestly, I have my opinions, and I agree with people on it to a point. But like I said, General Motors never, ever once said that they're bringing the full-size Blazer back. They just never did. And people still bitching about it. That just annoys me because they never once said that it was going to be a full-size K5, removable top, four-wheel drive, whatever nonsense. Never said that. Anyway, okay, so everyone knows that GM is going full-on EV. They are pushing hardcore for it. So, this is the 2024 Blazer SS EV. I don't know that this is 100% what it's going to look like, and I don't hate it. I really don't.
Just show me a picture.
I'm going to show you, but I have to kind of get into some things before I do. There aren't a lot of details yet. The details are going to be released next month.
Okay.
As far as range and power and all the other bullshit. I haven't seen the interior. This is just what I found.
Digital license plates.
No. We'll get into that too. I have an article on that as well. But
that's cool.
We're talking about this is the 2024 Blazer EV as they've kind of teased, I guess.
Okay, that looks cool.
That isn't bad.
That looks cool.
That isn't bad at all.
I would buy that.
I would be inclined to
I'd put my
consider
hippie hat
that.
on. I'd put my Democrat hat on, and I'd buy that.
I would consider that as an electric SUV. If I was in the market for an SUV, I would consider that. That looks good.
That looks cool.
I want to say that this is on the same platform as the Lyric.
Okay.
Because it looks lower, it looks longer than the current Blazer, and that's kind of what the Lyric it is. It's lower, it's longer, it's super wide.
Yeah, they're going to be sharing a lot of the same platforms just to make it easier for them to build these cars a lot faster.
Yeah, and if that's the case, we need to be building that shit here.
I like that. That looks
cool.
I
think it's cool. I really do. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a whole hell of a lot better than what's on the market right now.
I like better than that Chevy Equinox that's on steroids.
Absolutely. I like this thing. It's cool.
First all-electric SS model. Due in July. Yeah. How much is that? Starting around 30K?
Starts at 30. Well, no, that's the Equinox EV. That's what that is. This one's probably going to start about 50. Maybe a little bit low. Well, a little bit lower. I think the Lyric is going to come in at 60.
See, that's another problem, man. They got to make these cars more affordable if they're going to go all electric.
And they will. They will.
Half the people can't even afford the freaking cars, the prices of the cars now, which is ridiculous.
They will. They drop the price of the Bolt like $6,000.
Ooh, $6,000. That's taxes.
Actually, then they still have the tax credit. They're still giving you the tax credit.
No, I know, but I'm saying you get the GM discount, whatever. They drop the price, they save you 13 grand, and then they hit you with $13,000 worth of taxes at the end. They pump the price back up. It goes back to 72 or whatever the freak it is.
Well, the Bolt, with that $6,000 reduction, I think it starts at like 26.
Okay, 26, 6,000. They get it for 20, and then they hit you with 7,000.
No. That's after the reduction.
Oh, after the reductions. Okay,
26.
then you still got to pay the taxes on it.
I know.
Depending on where you live, so
But-
you're going to pay the $6,000.
But you also get that tax credit on top of the price drop.
When you go to register the car, you got to pay the tax on that,
Of course.
and it's going to be like 6 G's, 7 G's.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I like this thing. I think that looks really cool.
I would rock that.
Yeah, I'm on board with it. The look, not the EV part.
No, if it was full electric, and that's what I mean. Think about it. We're all going to go electric, so no matter
Eventually.
what, we're going to go electric.
Eventually,
I would buy that.
I'm
If I was in the market for an electric car, I would buy that. I think that looks cool. I even like the color.
keep the price realistic. Yeah, I'm on board. I like the
would buy
wheels.
that.
I like the color. Yeah, I like everything about it. Like I said, I haven't seen every angle. I haven't seen the interior. I don't know.
I think where they drop the ball, I think they'll drop the ball in the interior. I think it'll be a shit interior.
I don't know, man. GM is up their game with interiors. They really, really have. Have you seen the 2022 fucking Sierra interior?
No, I haven't.
Holy shit, is it nice?
Actually, I have because I almost bought
Holy
the new truck,
shit, is it nice?
and I didn't think it was anything special. I still think Dodge was better.
I like it.
I think it's better than what I have. Which
Okay.
It looks good, but I still think that Dodge had a better interior in their trucks than the new Sierra did.
The argument I will make all day long against with Sierra versus the Ram, the current ones, the most up to date ones.
Yeah.
The Dodge center screen, I don't like it that it's vertical. It's obnoxious.
I love it.
It's too big. The GMC, the whole dash is digital,
Yeah.
but it's broken up. It's
Yeah.
two separate screens and they're horizontal.
Yeah.
I like that. I just like the layout of it better. I don't know. I'm not discounting Dodge's interiors because they have come a hell of a long way, and they have been like dominating the truck market for quite a while. Actually, they're better than anything Ford has. And up until 21, GM couldn't hang at all.
No, they're gonna.
But I'm hoping that GM is up their interior game. I know that the new Cadillac.
You know what would make that badass?
What?
If they put the Cadillac Escalade interior in that with the big screen.
Well, that's what they're doing with all of the Cadillacs now. They have that one continuous digital screen all the way across the dash. The Lyriq has
Mercedes
that.
did it first in their high-end AMGs,
That EQS,
the S class. Yeah.
the full electric one, yeah. If they do something similar with it, yeah, I'm on board with that.
Or they can go the Tesla route and then drop a big freaking
No,
screen and
Tesla's
shit.
interiors are so boring. They're so boring.
But if you drive an electric car, you're
don't
a
care.
boring person.
I don't care.
So
They're
it doesn't
so
matter.
boring. Make it look like a normal vehicle. You don't have to make it boring. Just make it have a normal instrument cluster, have a normal fucking infotainment screen, make it familiar to people. If you make it so drastically different, people are not going to be on board with your shit. You have to break people in gradually to it. You can't go from one to just something so drastically different. People don't like change.
No, I know. People are like, they just like normal.
People are
regular
so
shit.
set in their ways.
Yeah.
They're used to what they're used to, and then you drop a freaking bomb on them.
They're creatures of habit. Yeah. This is
You
what it is.
can't do that. Just keep it familiar. Gradually get away from the current interiors, and then get into something like what Tesla has. But don't just go from one to the other.
Listen,
You can't do that.
Toyota did it with their with their wannabe Bronco. Sometimes you got to throw some chaos into the shit.
I mean, I get it.
just gotta do it.
Curveballs can be fine.
Hit them with the slider. Just hit them
But
with the slider. Just curve it
A
out.
lot of times it just doesn't work. Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is okay. So you know how when these manufacturers like discontinue something and then they bring it back like 30 years later.
Yeah.
Okay. So General Motors is they're guilty as shit of this. You know, they did it with the Malibu. You've seen it with the Malibu, right? You know, the old Malibu was a muscle car. It was rear wheel drive, giant engines,
Didn't you
shit like
was a
that.
piece of shit.
And then they brought the Malibu back in the late 90s, and it was a piece of shit. The Malibu's fine now. It's still not the same.
What about the Thunderbird? Remember when?
Oh, the Thunderbird, prime example.
Oh my god,
prime fucking example. And look at the Dodge Dart.
That was horrendous.
Look at that fucking thing.
That was horrendous.
It's terrible.
What about the what was that? I saw one of those pickup trucks. Me and Alex were on the way to the soccer game last weekend, and it was the SSR pickup truck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What a piece of shit! And it was an old guy driving it. He's like,
oh yeah, he thought he was hot shit.
He
thought he was hot shit in his convertible truck.
Like, no, dude,
stupid ass.
No,
they dropped the ball on that thing big time. Well, just look at the HHR. That was like a mini version of the old Suburban.
God, dude,
that's exactly what that was.
So many bad cars. So many.
Okay,
bad
so
cars.
These manufacturers do that shit all the time, and 100% of the time when they bring it back, it's a disaster. So I'm going to give you another example of this, what we're talking about. Okay, so this is the Chevy Monza. You remember this?
Oh my god.
Okay.
We should buy one and soup one up.
All right. I'm going to show everybody this car so they know what we're talking about here.
That's a classic, man.
It is. They weren't the best looking vehicles. Is it built in Mexico too? What? I don't know what we're talking about here, Chris. Elaborate, my friend.
The electric car, probably shit. Yeah, everything.
If you're talking about that Blazer, probably gonna be. Okay. So this is the Chevy Monza, just one example of it. There have been multiple different versions, models, whatever. The SSEV. More than likely, it's going to stay in Mexico, which is unfortunate. But if it's on the same platform as the Lyric, like I said, it should be brought here. But who knows?
Nice.
Anyway, this is the Chevy Monza from, I'm guessing the 70s. This was the direct competitor to the Mustang 2. Junk.
He said dad had a Monza. Your dad had a Monza?
Dad has had some weird vehicles. Yeah.
Enough said. Cool.
Yeah. My dad had a Mustang, actually, which is
Does he still have the Corvette?
No, shit, no.
Did he get rid of it already?
He sold it to me, and then I went and sold it to Carmack because it was going to be a money pit.
Hey, dude, we should buy a Monza and soup it up.
If you can find one in decent shape.
No. We don't need one in decent shape. We're going to change the whole fucking car. We're just going to keep the chassis.
Good luck finding parts.
We don't need parts. We're going to put a whole new motor in it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about
everything.
I'm talking about body parts.
We don't even need body parts. We
Jesus
just put a roll cage on it. You don't need shit.
We're going to Mad Max the thing?
Yeah, dude, but look at that thing. Look at that thing.
We're going to Mad Max it?
Yeah, look at that shit. It's it's a fishbowl with wheels.
It wouldn't take much to Mad Max it.
It's a fishbowl with wheels.
Anyway, all right. So
that's so bad.
Okay, so this was definitely not GM's best ever vehicle that they produced, but
I bet you they sold a lot
had
of them too.
Colt too. Oh my god,
Jesus!
How do you remember all this shit? I don't remember all that.
What are you going through?
Anyway,
old picture albums or something?
Okay, so this is a Monza, and okay, so the Monza is currently available today in China. And I'm about to show you what it looks like. Okay.
I'm excited for this one.
Okay.
Let's see what China has.
And the BAX. I mean, I remember the citation. The X11 was badass. That car was insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the X11 was the shit. Okay.
So China has the Monza.
China still has a Monza. And just everyone brace yourself, because the Monza used to be, you used to be able to get a V8 in it, rear wheel drive, probably a 4-speed manual. whatever.
What do you think about it? You put a lot of power in that shit. Lightweight.
Got potential.
It's a good
100%.
drag car.
100% has
It's a drag
potential.
car.
All right. So, are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready to see this.
All right. So, hang on a second. Let me
Oh, no, dude, I'm ready to see
let
this.
me close this.
Oh, I'm excited. I hope you people are excited. I know I'm excited.
Okay, get that off there. All right. I'm gonna show Sergio first. Well, actually, no, I'm not
What?
because you can't see it yet. You didn't see it yet. Hang on. Hang on. All right, hold on. You didn't see it yet. Oh, damn it. Hang on.
Yo, that Jay Riddle's hitting you, dude.
I know it's messing me up. All right.
You can't.
Here it is. Okay. Are we ready for this?
Dude, I'm excited. Leaked in 20. Okay, refresh 2023 Chevy Monza sedan leaked in China.
Chevy Monza.
Let's
What
see
you
my
what you
people
guys
have.
just saw, front engine, rear drive, V8, probably 4-speed. Back in the 70s. This is what you got now.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. That wears the Monza name. Granted, it's not not the most prestigious name in the car history.
That actually brought a tear to my eye. Listen, man,
Oh my god.
to all my Asian people, because I'm married to the Asians.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my
Enjoy
God.
that piece of shit.
It will never be brought here.
Because I prefer the old one over that one.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
100%.
That is horrendous.
Holy shit.
That is Chevy's
And
Toyota Corolla.
And that's popular in China. It's popular.
Well, fucking let them have it.
Jesus Christ, man.
At least they're shit. Let them have it. You know what? Let them have it. That's their Toyota Corolla. Let them have the Honda that they got. It's all good.
Enjoy your mundane, boring ass Monza.
I bet you shit gets good fuel mileage too.
Oh, I'm sure it does. It has a 1.3 turbo, 3-liter, or a 3-cylinder. 1.5 is the standard. 107 horsepower with a 6-speed manual, mind you.
I'm going to tell you something. You want to know a fun fact? David's mini horse is faster than that shit.
I would imagine.
There's-
I would imagine so.
Holy shit. Look, he's even got a backup camera and everything.
Wow.
I'm sold. I'll buy one. The backup camera, I'm in.
Nope.
That's all you need. Is that a race light?
That's probably maybe the third brake light. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a Ferrari's got a the racing brake light.
That is no. That's up here. What the fucking hell is that?
That's what I'm saying. Did they throw a Ferrari race light on that?
Good
a ring
Lord.
light on the back of that shit.
Probably. Who knows? This is just a disaster. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. You don't put a fucking icon.
Okay.
I can't
First
say.
of all, Monza, that old school
my
Monza
God.
is not iconic.
It's not.
That is not iconic.
It's not.
I'm going to give you one. Would you take the new Toyota FJ refresh cruiser that looks like a Bronco or the Monza? The new Monza, not the old Monza, the new Monza.
Save that for wheel talk.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, save that for later.
process that,
Yeah.
people. Process that
Yeah,
because
save-
that's your question. I
yeah.
want to know answers. Process that.
Keep that for later.
Holy shit.
That's the new Monza in China.
I bet you they're not having any new chip shortages. Fuck them. Let them have it.
Boy, oh boy.
They can have that shit.
Boy, oh boy.
Look, it's even got plastic hubcaps.
Yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah.
Do they even still put plastic hubcaps on new cars?
Here, no.
I didn't think so.
No.
They can keep it.
No.
Salud, China. Enjoy it.
Yeah, you guys can definitely keep that one.
To all my Asians.
And
Enjoy
you
it.
can keep your fucking COVID too, assholes. Anyway, we're gonna move on because that was a disaster.
You've had like 4 glasses, bro.
Not many ones.
Shit.
Okay, so this next thing, the only reason I'm gonna bring this up is because it's relevant to where we live. And we're gonna congratulate him on it.
Who?
This guy you're about to see.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's see. Let's go.
Okay, so this guy is Joseph Newgarden. Is born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, good for him.
Races IndyCar,
Great place.
and he just won Road America.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, he
man.
won in Road America. That's the Texas racetrack where they have the American Grand Prix in F1. Austin, Texas, I believe. So that's really the only reason I wanted to.
Well, congrats, man.
bring that
That's
up.
amazing.
Absolutely, congratulations.
Good.
I'm actually passively trying to get him on the podcast. Obviously, he's busy winning races.
Well, in the off season, I might know. Maybe I'll ask around.
He's
Maybe I know people who might know him.
He's a two-time IndyCar
So we'll see.
champion, so I want to get him on the podcast, especially since he's from Nashville. I think that'd be really cool.
That's yeah. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
we could bring the cognac out for that one.
Fuck yeah,
Cool.
be a perfect time for
Yeah.
it. Congratulations, Joseph, on your third win of the season, and hopefully you continue having success. He drives a Chevy, by the way, so another good reason to congratulate.
I bet you there's a Rolls somewhere in there.
A what?
A Rolls Royce somewhere in his garage.
Oh,
Not only
shit.
the Chevy. I'm pretty sure he's probably got something else.
No. Like his Indy car's a Chevy, powered.
Is it Chevy power?
Yeah.
What's it got in it?
Oh, I don't know. I have no.
It's an F1 car. So
I don't know what the type of Chevy engine is in it, but I just know it's Chevy powered. Lots of power. That's all I know. I think they make like 800 horsepower or some shit.
well, that's cool.
Okay, so this next thing also has to do with Tesla.
I love Tesla, man.
No, you're not going to after this.
Why?
830,000 Teslas with autopilot are under investigation and more than likely will be recalled.
Okay, that's cool.
It's not.
Why are they under investigation?
We're about to find out. I have not read the article.
Driver assistance
Apparently, software identifies potential incidents where, or with stopped first responder vehicles. What the fuck does that mean?
They want it stopped for first responder vehicles. They want to move over. Is that what it is?
Let's see. So-called autopilot assistant software navigate when interacting with first responder vehicles at scene of a collision. Oh yeah, actually, crashes in Tesla vehicles operating with autopilot engaged struck stationary in-road and roadside first responder vehicles, tending to pre-existing collision scenes.
Well, that's cool.
So if you're in autopilot in a Tesla and there's a wreck, you're probably going to wreck into a first responder vehicle. So be prepared for that.
Well, first of all, if you're an autopilot, you should take it out of fucking autopilot, or there should be a system that automatically takes you out of autopilot if there is a first responder vehicle around you.
100% agreed.
Okay, because that car is pure data, and that car is picking up everything on the road around it with all the 400,000 cameras that shit's got.
100% agreed.
Full sensors. They should have a system in place to where if it picks up a siren from a police car, ambulance, whatever, automatically autopilot turns off. The screen pops up, tells you, hey, douchebag, move over, stop watching Shrek on the fucking screen. And let's there's an ambulance that needs to go save somebody.
I'm 100% with you.
So that right there is Tesla's fault, and they can fix that with an easy software update for free for everyone, and call it a day. You're welcome there, Elon Musk. I just saved you $1 billion fucking dollars.
100%, almost a million vehicles, including every single model that they've made since 2014.
Dude, I just made Elon Musk even richer. Just simple.
You really pissed him off.
No. I bet you, dude, that guy does 100 million things a day. It's not his fault. Some probably fucking idiot guy.
Yeah, but he's the most eccentric, most fucking.
Today in the boardroom, I totally forgot to put this shit into the system.
He's the most narcissistic person on the planet. You know that pisses him off when he gets called out.
Well, it's not his fault. It's the person who developed the software, the little guy in the back with the computer.
That's true.
Fucked it up.
That's
so
true.
He just needs to go over there and be like, hey, simple fix, guys. Let's do this. Let's update the system. Send it out to all the Teslas because that's what they do. They just throw it through the system.
Yeah, it goes over the cloud and it updates automatically.
And there you go. You don't have to recall shit. They just use a recall. That's probably.
Well, it says a potential recall. Yeah. They're just investigating right now. But apparently it's the level 2 autopilot, which is still shit.
It's a work in progress.
I'm sorry, but the autonomous technology is not as advanced enough for people in Teslas to get into the back seat and take a nap while autopilot drives the fucking car.
No.
It's just not there.
No, but the technology that they're producing now will get us there.
It
in the
will.
next 50 to 100 years.
It will eventually, but it's not there right now. And these Tesla people, these drivers, they put 100% trust into this autopilot because it's called autopilot. And that's what they're doing. They're getting into the back seat, reading their newspaper, doing their makeup,
Watching Shrek.
taking a nap, watching Shrek, fucking, doing whatever they're doing.
Well, that's not actually a bad idea.
Well, I can't argue with that part, but
Same.
I mean,
But
I don't advise it. Okay,
it's
we're not endorsing autopilot. We're not saying get in the back seat and have sex while the car is driving. We're not saying that. But some of these people are doing it. I've seen videos of literally seen videos of people in Teslas setting the autopilot and climbing in the back seat. Don't do that.
one day you can, not right now.
And not even in the near future, but yes, you will be able to do that eventually. Not right now.
I mean, this is all the stuff that they have to work out. So
that's why
one day, like the movie iRobot, where all the cars are just in the following the same line. That's what it's going to be.
That and Minority Report and all these movies. That's set way in the future, way in the future.
But we have to get to the technology. We have to start now with it. So when we get to 50 years from now, 100 years from now, we're ready for it.
But the problem isn't only the technology inside the vehicles; it's the infrastructure also outside the vehicles. All the cars on the road have to be able to communicate with each other. They have to coordinate with each other. You have to have sensors in the road. You have to have all this other stuff that goes into it. It's not just the technology in the car.
You might be able to not put any sensors on the road. Think about it. He has his Starlink satellites, right? And let's say all the cars are going to be electric, all of them, everything.
Satellites are fine,
but let's just say next 50 years, all cars are electric. Okay, you can't drive anything on the road but electric cars. Link all the cars together because they're probably going to have some kind of chip, some kind of computer system where they can link all the cars together, where you can where the cars can physically drive safely by themselves at a normal speed on the road, and it's all going to be ran by satellite. You're not going to need any sensors on the road. With the data that car picks up and sends back to the satellite, okay, and the satellite sends it back down, it's so fast you're not going to even know anything. Like we're looking at the future now, and it's coming next 50 to 100 years.
I mean, I agree with that. And as quickly as technology advances, yeah, it'll be. I don't think it'll take 100 years. I don't even think it'll take 50 years. But like I said, we're just not there right now. And that's why GM's Ultra Cruise system has fail-safes. And they're good fail-safes.
Yeah.
You can't even take your eyes off the road for a prolonged period of time, or it will knock you out of the autonomous driving mode. You still have to pay attention to the road. Yes, the vehicle is technically driving itself. It's accelerating. It's maintaining speed. It's slowing down. It can even make lane changes now. When the Super Cruise first came out, it couldn't do that. Now it can. But the road conditions have to be ideal for the system to be able to do what it does. So, I've read articles, I've seen videos of the Ultra Cruise in action, and they say it's the most advanced, best semi-autonomous technology that we have available right now. So take that for what it's worth.
I still don't trust it for right now.
I don't either.
Until like every car's 100% on the same system, I don't see the point.
And that's another thing. Yeah, your vehicle can drive itself, but all the other idiots around you are still driving their vehicles themselves, and they don't know how to drive. So
yeah,
good luck with that.
And their new Chevy Monzas.
Right. Their new subcompact sedan 1.3 liter 3-cylinder Monza.
I bet you GM's going to sell an ass load of those.
Junk. Apparently they're really popular over there.
They have what, 1.4 billion people?
Oh, it's crazy.
That's a lot of fucking cars are going to sell.
Crazy.
A GM stock just went up, just to let you know.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh my god, dude.
All right. So what do we got next? Okay, here we go. I had no idea this was even a thing. Digital license plates.
Really?
I had no idea.
I heard about that shit like 4 years ago.
I had no clue.
I think it's amazing.
Michigan has become the third state to legalize digital license plates.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
I don't really understand the point of it. Like, what's the point?
For me, I think it'd be a lot more simpler because you pay your tag, right? You got to you got to go to your car, put the stupid sticker on the car. You forget. You just call, pay your tag. They send the thing to your license plate, automatically updates it and says you're up to date.
All right. So
police officer makes their jobs easier. I would probably say, if your car gets stolen, your license plate can say stolen car.
Okay, it might make it a little bit easier to counterfeit. It might make it a little bit easier to steal a vehicle. But what happens if that breaks?
Well, if it breaks, you're fucked. Put another battery in it.
How much? No, not even a battery. How much? How much is that screen? Because it is a screen. How much is that going to cost to replace?
When they first started coming out like 4 years ago, I heard about this. They were like $200 for the screen for the license plate.
It's actually not bad.
But like I said, if you don't pay your tags, it's going to show up to the police officer can hit your thing. You're not paying your tags. Then it makes their jobs easier. Somebody steals your car, it's going to say stolen vehicle.
Okay, we got some pricing in here actually. Apparently it's pretty expensive.
Our plate for $215.40 per year for 4 years, total of $861. No, it should be a one-time deal.
$215 a year. That's expensive.
That comes out to $19 a month.
Murray County tags.
It should not be
$50 a year.
Yeah, so it's another scam, but
that's ridiculous.
You should pay $200 one-time fee, and then just pay the $50 to get your tags renewed.
$20
you do every year.
$20 a month over 4 years. You're paying $1,000 almost. That's ridiculous.
Well, they're making double the money.
No. $150 for professional install.
Yeah, we gonna bootleg that.
Subscriber forks over either $275 a year or over $1,000 over 4 months, which equals
4 years.
4 years each, which equals $25 a month. $1,200 over 4 years. That's a fucking ripoff, and I hope they don't require that.
No, that right there is called stealing money.
That's ridiculous.
It should be you pay one-time fee, $200. That's it. You get the plate. Then you just pay your regular tags every year, $50. Call it a day. That right there is ripping off.
Hold the fucking phone here. A 5-year replaceable battery costs $861.
Michigan just put this into place.
Are you out of your mind?
Michigan just fucked everybody.
Holy shit. Mom and Dad, have fun with that. Hopefully they don't require you to do that.
Oh, eventually they will.
Jesus Christ. All right, hang on. Plates are now available in Woodbury, Garfield, Cascade, Ann Arbor, Benton, LaPorte, Saginaw, Lockport, Novi, Belmont, and Lansing.
Isn't your parents in Lansing?
No, they're in Bay City, which is close to Saginaw, which could...
Is that North or South Michigan? Or is that closer to Detroit?
They're about 2.5, 3 hours north of Detroit.
Shit, they're in the cold.
Oh, the whole state's cold.
Fuck that.
In the winter, anyway. No, Ann Arbor's only about 30, 45 minutes.
I got a question. What happens if your electric vehicle in the middle of a fucking blizzard runs out of power? You're fucked.
Oh, big time. Yeah, absolutely. And the cold weather is going to degrade that battery even quicker, too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have fun in that. The extreme climates. Yeah, no. Batteries are not going to last.
See, when I heard about that about 4 years ago, they were talking about it was like $200 for the plate, and then you just play, your regular tags, which is it sounds cool, sounds easy, But all that other shit that they're, now you gotta pay $19
Oh, yeah,
a month. That's
all
bullshit.
these fucking fees are ridiculous.
That's bullshit. It's just
And-
another thing to take more money from people.
And those other states where you probably heard about it, their fees could be different. But Michigan is killing everybody on these fees, like ridiculous. It's outrageous.
Holy shit.
Shit, man.
Well,
Just for a digital plate, that's insane.
$19
Michigan,
a month.
I love you, bro, but shame on you. Holy shit.
Hey, they're still better than
You
California.
legalized pot. Why do you have to charge all this shit for a digital plate?
Because they got to get more money, man.
Screw that. You're going to make a hell of a lot of tax money off pot. Potheads everywhere up there. Apparently, according to my parents, dispensaries are everywhere up there. Just tax the shit out of that. Leave these people alone. Their tags, assholes. Holy crap.
That's funny.
That's retarded.
Yes. Today I'm drinking Voss water again. And it's rich
yeah.
people's water.
I've got some too. A little bit anyway. Not much, but a little.
What's the next bullshit?
Well,
that one was bullshit.
Let's see. Oh, this is, you're gonna like this. Actually, you might not actually, because I certainly don't. I think it's ridiculous.
What? It's my favorite car of all time.
And I understand they're popular vehicles, but I'm sorry, $300,000 for a Supra?
Well, that's ridiculous. You can get one for like 60,000.
Hell to the no. I don't care what's been done to it. Don't care. Apparently, it was a former drug dealer's car seized by police. It's looks like completely stock. Obviously, haven't read this article.
Somebody paid $304,000 for that shit.
Lowest mileage Mark IV Supra, $304,000, including buyer's fees from an auction.
Well, sir, whoever bought that, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Or you have too much money and you got to spend it on something.
You got ripped off, homie. That is a completely stock engine.
Your ass must be hurt.
100% stock car. This is a stock vehicle.
At least it's got a 6-speed in
for
it.
the American market. It's not even a JDM Supra.
I mean,
that's ridiculous.
It is what it is. I can pick a JDM one up right now for 70
That's what I'm saying. This is stupid.
with low miles.
What's the claim to fame? Because it's an old drug dealer's car.
11,200 miles, dude? You got ass raped.
173,000 that one sold for in 2019. This dude got completely raw dog raped in the ass. No lube whatsoever. You're an idiot. You're a total tool, and you have too much money. Fight me. I will put you down, fool. You just literally got ass raped.
It's clean.
It is. It's clean as shit.
That's all I can say.
It doesn't even look like it's been sat in hardly. Carpets are clean as shit, but this is not a $304,000 car, period. It's just not. That's why I wanted to bring this up with you, because I know you like the Japanese shit.
Dude,
this is not a $300,000 car.
Not even close, man. You can pick that up for like 50, 60,000. You can get a fully modded one maybe for closer to 100, but you're talking 1,400 horsepower. You're talking a fully built Subaru.
That's what I'm saying.
That, sir, you bought it because it belonged to a drug dealer.
This is a stock fucking vehicle.
You bought it because it has a big name attached to it.
This is so stupid. There were 900 bidders on the auction.
Yeah, everybody was like, dude, I'm going to get a Supra and soup the shit out of it.
900 registered online bidders. Holy shit. You had to deposit 25% of expected maximum bid as a show of intent.
Yeah, then you got I think you got 60 days to pay the rest up?
Ridiculous.
That's
wow. Wow. Bro.
Dude, that Chevy Monza's looking better and better as we go on, man. Holy shit. Holy cow.
And these are the assholes that drive the price of these vehicles up. because sellers know that there are people out there that will pay 300 grand for a car that's worth 75 at most.
Man, I think he just paid that much because it had to do with it was a drug dealer's car. Probably came with a big name behind it. It's like, dude, I owe fucking
Well,
you know, whatever.
I think that's some of it, but this is an auction with 900 registered bidders. They probably went back and forth, and some asshole kept driving the price up. Someone really, 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 really wanted this car.
Okay. Say it's a big drug dealer's car, right? Everybody wants it because it's cheap. I'm a big super guy, right?
Yeah.
I would start bidding. When it hits 70 and I see it go to 100, I stop, right? But then I'm gonna be the asshole that keeps bidding up.
That's
the
what
price.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Just so I can have the other asshole pay $300,000.
Some piece of shit drove this fucking auction price up, and this person that was gonna walk away with this car didn't care how much the price went up to. That's exactly what happened.
Sir, the person who trolled that guy to make him pay 300, good for you. Good for you.
That's exactly what happened.
There
was a troll in this auction that had the money that could cover it, but he did that shit on fucking purpose, and he's a douchebag for it. But I commend you because you screwed another person.
It's not nice to screw people, but I'm just saying
I think it's hilarious because
you made the guy.
I think it's hilarious because
300,000.
Some stupid asshole's willing to pay 304 grand for this thing. I don't feel bad for him at all. You got fucked.
We should get like a Chevy Monza from China and see how much we can sell for.
We wouldn't get shit for it over here. At an auction in China, maybe.
Honestly, 304,000 people buy stupid shit.
At an auction in China, we might make some money, but not over here. I don't know. I just thought that was ridiculous, and I wanted to bring that up to you.
Dude, that was actually pretty funny. That was actually pretty good.
What the fucking hell is that? Holy shit.
That
a PT Cruiser with crazy exhaust.
That's cool.
No, it's not. It's stupid.
Dude, that's Ricer all the way, man. I like that.
It's definitely Ricer.
That's cool.
All right, the last thing that we're going to talk about that I found today. No, not the last thing. I got a couple other things. That'll be later. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about now. The 2023 Rolls-Royce Phantom. We're going to talk about the interior. How ridiculous it is. Okay, so everyone knows what the Phantom looks like, what it is. The Phantom's been around since, 08-ish? Late 2000s.
Yeah.
Something like that. Mid to late 2000s, the Phantom's been around. It's been a staple in rap culture and just ultra high-end assholes with too much money.
Listen.
So we're going to talk about the newest and latest and greatest Rolls-Royce Phantom interior.
I want to be one of those assholes.
I do too.
One of those.
I do too.
I'm just saying.
I won't apologize for it either.
Look at
because I earned that shit.
Look at that. Look at the beauty of that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You got the night sky roof, all the LEDs, all the tray tables in the back seats with the LED screens,
hand stitched.
Yeah, everything's handmade, hand stitched. It's the best leather that you can find. All like the softest carpet.
I tell you what, I even like the color of that.
Ridiculous. I don't like the green.
I like it, man. I like that crazy. I like it to be bold. You're gonna have a car like that.
Contrast,
make it bold.
Contrast is
Go
fine.
Crazy with
contrast is fine. I like contrast. I don't like green. I never have. So
I think it looks cool.
This is your view from the back seat. It's going to get more ridiculous as we go along. But this is your basic rear view passenger view. So as we go,
as we call the money shot,
we're going to get into
look at that.
Looking at the rear seats.
Look at that.
Where you're going to be sitting because you're not going to drive this thing. You're going to be driven. Just the most ridiculously opulent, most appointed interior that you can get.
Dude.
These are fully adjustable seats. They go forward, they go back, they go up, they go down, they recline. Literally, they recline.
I got an idea. Let's put our best suits on and let's go fucking luxury car shopping.
I'm okay with that.
Let's go test. Let's go fucking sit in the back and let's go down to Brentwood.
We don't even have to go to Brentwood. Well, yeah. Cool Springs.
That's half of it's
Technically, Brentwood.
Technically Brentwood. We'll go there.
Yeah,
we'll go to a Rolls Royce dealership in our custom suits, and we'll pull up in your new car.
It's not new, but
because we're not taking my truck. We'll go and we'll video us shopping for Rolls.
Yeah, I won't argue with you. Fuck.
Shit, I'm in.
I won't argue with you at all. All right, so in the back, you can't really see it. You'll see it later on, but in the back of this thing, there's in the center console. What we're seeing right here in this center console right here, it's cooled.
It's got the champagne flutes.
You can fit a champagne bottle with flutes,
2 flutes,
in this fucking center console. Like, how ridiculous is that? And illegal, by the way. You can't have an open alcohol container in a car, even in the back seat. Doesn't matter,
dude. When you're rolling in that shit, nobody's gonna say a word to you.
I mean, probably not, but that is technically illegal. I don't care.
You know those seats recline.
Yeah. They do everything.
Massage your ass.
This right here is all the adjustments.
God.
Yeah. They do everything. They're heated, cooled, whatever.
Oh,
look at this shit.
Look at this shit.
Look at this shit.
Black
Absolutely.
on purple.
Look at that shit.
That's crispy, dude.
Fuck yeah, look at that shit. It's ridiculous.
Holy
so
shit.
Ridiculous. Absolutely.
Look
Speakers
at the
everywhere
on that door.
Yeah. That's all this trim. I don't know what the hell you would even call that.
Wood.
Brushed aluminum, whatever the hell it is.
Either wood or brushed aluminum.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's legit material. It's either wood or aluminum. They don't mess around with their interiors. It's incredible.
Dude,
that's insane.
I love it.
Moving on. Look at this shit.
Oh my god.
Look at this shit. Like, I don't even know what to call that.
That's fucking
I don't
sexy,
even know
dude.
how to describe that. Like, look at the mini blinds or the curtains or whatever the hell you want to call that shit.
Can you imagine pulling up to work?
No.
At GM and that shit?
Absolutely
I fucking would.
not.
I'd stun on them fuckers. I'd be like, look at me, bitches.
No, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't even try because some asshole would park next to you and ding your shit on purpose.
No. I would get dropped off.
Okay, this is white on white with phantom platino is what they call this.
Wow.
Ridiculous. How insane would that be?
Did you go back up for a second?
Just to try to keep clean. What?
No, go back down.
Oh.
That headline right there.
Oh,
let's look at a 28 million.
Oh, the Rolls Royce boat tail. All right, I'll click.
Actually, I think I just saw a video of that on YouTube.
I'll click on it when we get done with this.
Okay, now that one's stupid.
A $28 million car? Yeah, that's dumb.
That one's dumb.
But look at this fucking interior, bro. I can't even describe that. It's insane.
That is just, it's beauty, man. It's art.
Like
it's what it is.
It is. It's exactly what it is. Got speakers in the doors and chrome and like legit metal fucking chrome. It's not chrome plated plastic.
The chrome, the leather, the stitching.
It's just ridiculous. The level of detail.
It's good craftsmanship.
So stupid. Like, look at this shit. All of this is metal and just these are the
champagne flutes.
Yeah, these are the champagne flutes. Your bottle, whatever the hell. It's just so crazy. They describe it as artistic, and I 100% agree.
Hold on, wait. That is
look at this. Look at this.
The clock is 3D printed. Go back down. 3D printed ceramic infused into an ice finish wood trimming.
There you go. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's the level of precision and artistic ability and just ridiculousness. Look at this shit. You have a privacy fucking suite is what they call it. Ridiculous. You don't even have to interact with your driver in this thing if you don't want to. If you don't want to interact with the driver, you have the thing that pops up for 100% privacy. You have the blinds that slide back. It's just ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. And I think they're at least $500,000, right?
I think the new Phantom's like $1 million now. I
don't know. It doesn't say in here, but
go back up.
I didn't see a price anywhere. But this is the dash. Just crazy. It's actually kind of minimalistic.
That one looks.
I don't know.
The standard infotainment screen of the 23 Rolls-Royce Phantom hidden in plain sight.
Not overly impressed with the dash there.
They failed on that one right there.
Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball on the dash.
The back's great. Well, I mean, shit.
Well,
the person who's driving it doesn't need to be in luxury.
And that's where the
That's what
person
I'm
that
saying.
has the money is in the rear. So they're not really focused on the dash, the cockpit, the driver, whatever. So I kind of get it, but it's kind of disappointing at the same time.
Well,
I mean-
I know the screen in the center like turns over. Like
This right here?
Yeah, it changes 3 different ways. So you can get you get the infotainment center, and then
Right.
it flips to something else, or you can just have the art wall that they call the whatever the hell they call it. But yeah,
And you could probably customize that to whatever the hell you want because you're paying $750,000 to $1 million.
I think they start out like 500. And then you can
I
get
think
them up
yeah,
to like $1 million, depending on the finishes.
yeah,
that
with
you put in.
options, yeah, up to $1 million.
So
I
that's
don't
crazy.
know. I haven't seen the current roles up until this point. And I saw it online, and I just wanted to talk about it.
Now, did you know Rolls made a few handful that they sent out to people, and it was the cryptic rolls, where they had these hidden cryptic like codes. So you had to like decode the car, and if you did it, you got a special
Oh
prize.
my
but
god,
like nobody's been able to do it.
that doesn't surprise me.
So it's
Doesn't surprise
absolutely
me at all.
crazy.
All right, so
Yeah, this is the one I saw.
this
on
one
the-
was not planned, but we're going to talk about this. This is a $28 million car. It's called the Boat Tail. I don't like it at all, actually.
I actually do.
Pretty horrible looking, if you ask me. It
Well-
looks like a giant penny.
Well, every
Does it looks like a giant penny?
it's a convertible.
I get that.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I get that.
I like it. It looks cool.
No. Oh, that rear end is god awful.
You
Ugh.
don't like teak, dude? It looks like a boat.
I don't
That's
care.
the whole fucking point of
I
it.
don't even care. That looks terrible.
It's
On a
supposed to
boat,
look like
on a boat, it might look fine. On a car, it looks terrible. That is just
I'll take it. Shit.
for $28 million. Nope.
Well, yeah. If I'm buying one, of those, I would
Oh,
fucking take it.
is that the engine? Is that a mid-engine car? What is that?
I don't know. Probably
the
the
fuck
fucking
is that?
propeller comes out of that shit.
What is that I'm looking at?
Well, I don't know.
What is it? I don't know. I can't tell. I mean,
I
that's
think-
an umbrella, obviously. What
No,
the
dude,
hell's
that's the
under that?
trunk. That's like your wine bottles and shit.
Oh, fuck that. That's bullshit.
It pops open like a. You got your wine bottles, storage, your trunk. No, it's a front engine car, but still,
That's just,
the wheels are cool.
it's the most opulent, most, what am I looking what's the word I'm looking for? Narcissistic asshole vehicle out
No,
there.
Listen. You got different levels, right?
Oh, what? Oh, let me see. Hang on.
You got different levels.
What the hell is this thing?
So you got your regular rolls,
Oh,
and you think you're cool, and then you pull up into this, and you're like, "Bitch, I'm really rich."
I want to
You're not.
zoom. How can I can't zoom, damn it. I want to see what this is in the damn trunk.
It's freaking Grey Poupon or whatever. It's cheese and crackers, dude.
It's a charcuterie board.
Yeah, cheese and crackers with wine. We're going on a fucking picnic, bro. That's what $28 million gets you. You get a fucking penny shiny Rolls Royce
Bitch, that needs to be the most
with
fucking,
a fancy umbrella, and you get
No.
cheese and crackers. Look,
That-
you even get chairs.
that needs to be like the most luxurious goddamn luxury
Okay.
luggage that there is
Okay.
available. Fuck
Okay.
that. Fuck
All right,
that.
picture this.
Hell no.
Picture this. You're in your FJ Cruiser.
Shit's ridiculous.
You.
No, I'm
FJ
not.
Cruiser, yeah.
No, I'm not.
In the woods.
Nope.
And here I pull up in my Rolls Royce with my cheese and fucking crackers.
No rules. No.
I
No
pull my
FJ
seats
Cruiser
out
for me.
and I
no.
sit there and I take a shit on you.
No FJ Cruiser for me, sir.
That's-
Nope. I'm not driving an I wouldn't even sit in an FJ Cruiser. Hell no.
Dude, you pull up in a Phantom, you think you're hot shit, and then I pull up next to you in a $28 million Rolls Royce.
Then I'm
I just
not
shitted-
shit.
I just shitted on you.
Yeah, you shit on me.
And I have cheese and crackers in the back.
You rubbed it in my face.
Cheese and crackers in the back.
You
bro.
literally face washed me with shit.
You're drinking out of
If you-
champagne
if
flutes.
you pull
I'm
up
eating
in
cheese
this-
and crackers out of my boat tail.
Yeah,
Kiss my balls,
absolutely.
man. That's what
Absolutely.
that
It's the
shit
ultimate.
is.
It's the ultimate smackdown. But it's so ugly. I hate it. Ugh.
I
God,
like it, man.
that's garbage.
It's cool.
No,
Yeah, no,
No.
I like it. I think it's cool.
I don't like it at all.
I would rock that.
I know you would. You keep saying that. I get
I'm
that.
just
And
being honest. I would.
That's
I
fine.
mean, it's
That's fine. All right, so we
and while
got
you're driving your fucking Monza, I mean, cheese and crackers in the
no
back.
Monza for me, damn it.
Shit.
All right, we got 2 more things that we're going to talk about, but then we'll get into wheel talk.
Oh shit!
One more Tesla thing. I know.
I love Tesla, man.
I know EVs suck. I get it. One more thing from Tesla.
I love Teslas.
Okay, so the one of the biggest things that people have apprehensions about EVs is charging stations.
Yeah.
Well, Tesla and Elon are doing their best to alleviate that worry for all of you people that are holding off because of that one issue. They have upped their network of supercharging stalls, if you will, to 35,000. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot
It's not.
because the country is large, but they're doing their best. And they're not the only players in the EV charging network. You know, there are other companies that have superchargers out there. But this is just from Tesla. They have 35,000 stalls, and they're working toward 40,000 by the end of the year. I actually think for one company, that's pretty good. You know, he's doing his best to have as many of his superchargers out there as he can, as quickly as he can.
Okay, I have the solution for this.
Hit it.
Okay. Elon Musk, if you're listening, I'm gonna save
if
you.
he's listening,
I'm gonna save you a bunch of fucking time. Okay? So fire the guy who's not thinking about this shit in your board meeting. Go to go to all the gas stations. Go to Shell. Just talk to the Rockefellers. Go to Mobil.
BP.
All the gas stations are in place.
Yep.
All you have to do is go to them, strike a deal, and convert or have them put in the charging stations at the gas stations. Problem fucking solved. You can go from 35,000 to 1 million in 1 year, or even faster than that. All they have to do is convert that shit.
I don't know.
The infrastructure is already in place. Everything's already in place, ready to go. All they have to do is convert.
In theory, it would work.
You have diesel pumps. You have gas pumps. You have all your other stuff. All you have to do is put charging stations on one part of the lot.
In theory, it can work, but you have to convince all these fucking gas station owners to get on board, which most of them would be. But also, the infrastructure has to be able to support it. You know,
actually it's a lot simpler than what people are thinking. If everything is going to go electric in the next 50 years, right?
Not even 25.
25
years.
25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's going to put all the gas stations out of the market.
Okay. Gas stations, yes. They'll all be charging stations at that point.
The smartest thing to do, Mr. Rockefeller, which you're out there.
Screw you.
No.
Douchebag. He's a douche.
No. All they have to do is sit there and say, hey, we have gas stations all over the country. Everything's going electric. Let's just convert all the things and make all the pumps electric. The problem is not, to me, is converting everything to electric or putting electric pump stations into the gas stations already. The problem is the time it takes to charge your car. If you're traveling and it takes an hour out of your travel to charge your car, that is a problem because nobody wants to sit there for a freaking hour charging your shit when you got the kids in the back screaming because fucking Shrek had to get turned off because you had to turn your fucking car off.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm 100% with you.
If they can get it down to 5 minutes.
I'm 100% with you.
They're sitting on a gold mine. Elon Musk, I'm saving you money. Think about you're smarter than me. Think this shit over.
No, 100%
fire
agree.
The fucking guy in the back and get this shit going.
100% agree. The charging times are not as low as, just pumping gas. It takes 5 minutes to pump gas. I get that. in certain vehicles. Your vehicle probably takes about 10 because it takes way more than my car.
vehicle takes about 30 seconds to a minute because I pull up to where the diesel pumps of the big rigs go. So the nozzles are like the size of this fucking mic. They're huge. They're like 3 times as big.
Well, that's different.
So you
I'm
put
talking
it
about
in,
I'm talking about normal pumps.
you hit that shit. I swear to God, you can go from empty to full in 30 seconds.
I'm talking about normal pumps, normal diesel pumps.
It still only takes me like a minute and a half. I've timed it.
I don't know how, but
it actually depends on how their filter in the pump filters the gas, filters the diesel through. Because if they have like the big filters to pump the big trucks, it honestly pumps a lot faster.
I've never
than most
pumped
cars.
I've never pumped diesel, so I don't know.
Like
but
I can go down to the Shell over by the school, by Spring Hill,
Mhm.
and they have the diesel pumps there. And it literally takes me like 30 seconds.
That's
I'm
ins-
in and fucking out.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
The Camaro, when I saw the Camaro, if it was on E and I actually filled it up, I actually couldn't fill it up
Why?
because most gas stations put a dollar limit on how much gas you could buy.
Well, I've noticed lately.
$75 is all you could get.
Yeah, lately they've been cutting
Bullshit.
me off at $75.
Yeah.
On diesel pumps.
And that would be like 5-6 minutes. No, well, maybe not that long, like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, the moral of the fucking story is charging times need to come down a lot. And they have, whereas, these supercharging stations, you can get like 80% charge in like 15 minutes, which that's still too long. And that's not even 100%, which on another point, a lot of times you can't charge your battery at 100%. Because if you charge it 100%, that's where the chemical reactions can actually cause fires. It'll degrade the battery quicker. So they don't actually, a lot of times, charge the battery. You can't charge the battery 100%.
All right, that's fine. You give me 80%.
Not even 80. Give me 95%.
Okay, I'll take 80% at 15 minutes. That's my top dollar and 350 to 400 mile range.
I'll take that.
That's what I'll take.
Yeah, I would take that.
That is my non-negotiable
minimum.
Deal. That's what I take.
Minimum.
That's the deal I'm making to you guys. That's what I would take.
Absolute,
I wouldn't take anything
absolute
else.
minimum, 300 miles, 15 minutes. I would take that. Minimum.
Because
make it better.
Okay. Let's say you go from 10% to 80%, takes you 15 minutes. You go inside, get a snack, get a sausage, you take a shit, whatever you got to do. It's going to take you 15 to 20 minutes anyways inside the gas station, right?
Yeah.
Okay, by the time I come out, I'm ready to fucking go.
Yep.
I'm perfectly cool with that.
I'm good with that too.
But if it takes me an hour,
yep,
and I got my 4-year-old in the back screaming his fucking ass off.
No.
Because Shrek's not on, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay?
Let go of Shrek.
You don't understand, dude. I'm going to have to give this kid some freaking Benadryl to knock his ass out.
Or some Jack Daniels. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Give him a thimble. Thimble.
No, don't do that. Just rub it on their gums.
Dude,
yeah.
Gas station companies.
Yeah.
Which is okay. The Rockefellers. All they got to do is get with Tesla.
Rockefeller. Screw you. Shit. Screw you. Screw Carnegie. Screw them all that had the monopolies back in the day. Screw them.
I love their stories.
Huh?
I love the story and how they came up.
No, I don't, because they're greedy assholes and they forced everyone else out just so they could monopolize it.
That's how
they're assholes.
That's how business was done back then. It's not just
assholes.
But that's how business is done back then.
Don't care. They're assholes.
That's how most business is still done these days.
Can't monopolize anything anymore. So,
fuck! Why don't you fucking go tell Amazon that?
They don't have a monopoly. They just dominate the market. They don't have a monopoly,
bro. They're so close to monopolizing. It's not.
They're close. That's what I said. They dominate the market.
It's not funny.
They're not a monopoly.
Okay, but even if you got a company like Amazon that dominates the market, and they still pushing out all the little guy,
of course.
Guess what?
Of course,
it's still fucking. You can still call it.
It's as close to a monopoly as it can legally be.
Okay, so we're just fucking talking legal terms, but legally, like if it's not legal, it's the same shit.
All right, shut up.
The ass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right. Last thing we're gonna get into real quick, if we even have time. Shit, hour and a half. That actually took longer than I thought. That's okay though. We're gonna talk about what Tiger Woods has in his garage.
Who gives a fuck?
Good old scandalous.
I know these guys. He got 25 blondes.
Good
I
old
don't blame you,
scandalous Tiger Woods. He fucked 2 porn stars. I don't blame him at all.
Listen, if I had his,
At least 2.
if I had his schlong and his money, I'd be smashed pussy too, bro.
All right.
But I don't. I'm
Before
a bum.
before we get into this is all public knowledge. I did not fucking invade his privacy at all. Fuck you, Tiger Woods. You can't sue me. So fuck you.
Okay, he's got a Genesis SUV piece of shit.
Well, shame on him because he's fucking
he had to buy something
sponsored
from the
by
him.
I don't even know what the fuck this is.
What the fuck is a Buick
Bengal? This is a concept. He used to be sponsored by Buick before his little bullshit scandal with like banging 9 other women on the side. I've never even seen it, so we're not going to dwell on it. Porsche Carrera GT, good fucking death trap, dude. That's what killed Paul Walker.
That's a good choice. That's a nice car.
No, it's a killer car. It's
okay,
insane.
So you want to know something crazy about that? DDE has the same car.
I believe it. Oh, you told me about this. Go ahead.
So what makes a lot of sense?
We go over 2 hours. Get over it.
They were driving 50. He was driving 50 miles an hour, and the washer on the back part of the spring collapsed, and it dropped the suspension because the suspension goes sideways, not up and down. Well,
it's what F1 suspension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spring failed. It dropped the car.
Yeah.
So the whole car dropped and sent the car spinning at 50 miles an hour.
Not good.
So
not good.
You have let's say that happened to Paul Walker.
I don't even know exactly.
They never said what happened.
Yeah, they never said what happened.
They said the guy who was driving wasn't he like an F1 driver or some shit, or
he was not a professional driver. He just owned the car.
Okay. They're driving, and all of a sudden he loses control.
Obviously, it
could it have been a spring?
It obviously could have been an accident. It could have been
spinning the car around and it blew up, which sucks.
Absolutely, it could have been an accident. It could have been some kind of catastrophic failure. It could have been driver error.
So
it could have been just something.
Here's this. So DD has a master technician that works for them, who's certified in Porsche, and he actually said that failure is very common on the Porsche Carrera GT. The springs failing.
Wonderful.
From the factory. So boom, there you go.
Beautiful car though. Recall all 1,270 of them and fix that shit. Dumb assholes.
Next car.
$500,000 car.
Fun fact. I'm just saying. I think it's a beautiful car though.
Oh, I like it. I've seen one in person at the liquor store that I used to work at in Franklin. Dude, I'm not kidding. Dude. I pulled into the parking lot and dude was just parked there willy-nilly.
Was he an Indian guy?
No, he's a white dude.
Because I worked in a house where the guy.
I think he's a white dude.
There was an Indian guy actually owns one of those that I saw. He was the one with the Ferrari 42.
Yeah. You told me about that. No, I think it was a white dude, silver.
That's
silver
crazy.
Car. Crazy as shit. That is another Buick.
Jesus, get rid of the fucking Buicks, bro.
Yeah, bro. Especially since they're all fucking concepts. You can't even drive them on the road.
It looks like dog shit.
Can't even drive it on the road.
Doesn't matter.
Why do you even have it in your garage?
The Monza looks better than that shit.
Stupid. Cadillac Escalade, nothing special.
That's
an 09, bro. Trade that shit in.
It's paid for, man. What are you talking about? It's paid for.
You made $1 billion that year.
Yeah, but I got
literally.
I had to give half to my wife, man. Shit.
$1 billion. First $1 billion athlete there ever was. Tiger Woods, dipshit. Good Lord. S65 AMG, nothing special about
he's got
that.
Some shitty cars.
This is boring.
What else has he got? I like shitting on his cars.
This is boring.
Another
Buick. I like the Enclave, but come on, bro. You're a billionaire. Jesus.
Oh,
SLR.
thank you.
Okay.
Fuck, Jesus.
All right. A Mercedes McLaren SLR. That's worthy of Tiger Woods and his.
It only took fucking 20 cars
Jesus
to go through.
Christ, 7 cars later. This thing was what, $600,000 new?
Yeah, 600
roughly.
I think they're only trading for like $1 million now.
Okay, $500,000 new. You can't get it for less than $1 million now.
Yeah,
because they were so rare.
Yeah. There's another.
Yeah, they only made a little over 2,000 of them.
Okay, there's another famous YouTuber who's got like 9 of them, in his garage.
Stupid.
So
Next, another. It's a piece of shit Lexus LS 460.
for a
What?
second,
I thought it was another Buick too.
No, I looked at it real quick like that, glanced at it. I thought it was the Chevy fucking Monza from China.
Oh, good lord. No, he would not own a Monza.
If he was
Not a
sponsored
new
by
one.
them, yes, he would.
Not a new one. Just a boring ass Lexus. Jesus Christ. Shame on you for this.
Dude, there's rappers with better car collection
Genesis
than
is
shit.
garbage.
This is fucking
They're
junk.
so ugly.
Next.
Good lord, this is boring as shit.
Okay, I'll take that.
Murcielago, all right, that's fine. That's a 2010.
It doesn't. It's a Mercy. The best sounding Lamborghini, probably.
No.
Factory.
No.
What?
No.
Murcielago is beautiful sounding.
The SVJ. Without the fucking F1 exhaust. Sounds better than that. No.
Oh, man, that's so tough. That one's a tough one.
I agree with you. It sounds really, really good.
Dude, that's a real tough one.
I agree with you.
They're different notes, man. They're two different. It's like going to do two different symphonies and watching them sing and play their instruments.
Okay, so if we're
sounds.
doing like normal Lamborghinis, not like crazy,
I think the Mercy has a higher
ridiculously
pitched sound factory than the SVJ does factory.
The
exhaust notes on the Mercy sounds.
I'd have to hear them back to back.
They're two different sounds.
I'd have to hear them back to back. All right, that's it.
And I think it's because of the way the cylinder fires, because they're two different. They fire differently.
Well, they're two different engines. All right, Tiger Woods.
You suck, bro.
Your garage sucks.
You're better off getting some more women.
Period.
That fucking shit sucks.
Keep fucking porn stars, bro. Because your garage sucks. You need to up your car game, like for real. That was garbage.
My cousin has a better Hot Wheel collection than that shit. Fuck.
Jesus. That's garbage, dude. Like, literally, you have made $1 billion over your career and you own that nonsense? Holy shit.
He might as well have a Chevy Monza.
Might as well.
Fuck.
Might as well.
Anyways, you're richer than me, so
be as respectful.
Kudos to you, buddy.
You're
Keep
way more
the
rich.
fucking golf club.
Way richer than both of us combined.
So enjoy your shit.
To each their own. If you like your shit, you like your shit. Whatever.
Dude, that's what he likes. That's what he likes.
I didn't download the Wheel Talk music. I'm gonna have to do that real quick.
I do.
Hold on. I got it right here.
Oh,
it only take a minute.
Fuck, I was about to sing for the.
You don't even know what it sounds like. That is not what it sounds like. Thank God.
Fucking close enough. Oh, too much whiskey.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
All right, let's get into some Wheel Talk, bro.
I told you I was close enough.
All right, so he asked me a question earlier, so I'm going to answer it now.
What was the question again?
Re-ask the question. If I would rather have the Monza or that ugly-ass Toyota concept SUV box thing.
Yeah. This is going to be good, folks.
Oh, my God.
Is he going to be a hippie? Is he going to be I don't know, a Monza lover?
Between the two, and I'm probably going to catch shit for this from my father and my brother.
Oh, he's going to go fucking electric. Oh, dude, you talk so much shit about electric.
I'm going to go with
be a fucking
I'm going with the fucking Toyota, bro.
Bobby V. That's going to be his new name. Everybody Snapchat him, Instagram his ass.
Bobev.
EV him.
Bobev.
I told you.
Between the two, I'm going with
what did
EV.
I say?
I'm going with it.
He's the guy in the woods in his electric car, camping.
Doing it.
I'm pulling up
Doing
a fucking Rolls Royce eating cheese and crackers.
I'm doing it. Well, the Rolls Royce wasn't an option, you dick.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. You're the EV guy.
I mean, between the two, I have to. That Monza's just a joke. It's a complete and utter joke. Had they named it something different, maybe, but no. I just can't. I can't do it.
Fuck,
I just can't do it, man.
You want to know what I would choose? I'd
the rolls.
I'd fucking choose the EV too if I had to choose.
There you go. You're talking all that shit. Talking all
I
that
just had to
shit.
give you a hard time.
No,
Dude, come on, dude.
no,
That's the worst fucking
that's
car.
so fucking garbage, dude.
I bet you kick the front bumper and the fucking tires fall apart. The fucking thing go pink.
I wouldn't doubt it. They're probably plastic bolts.
Unbelievable. It fucking just fall down.
It's a complete piece of shit. Shame on you, General Motors. I know you make shit. I know you make different shit for different markets. I mean, the El Camino's still available in South America. That's a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, it's
You want me to look that shit up?
No. I believe you. I believe you.
All right.
I believe you.
All right.
Look, China gave us COVID. We gave them a Chevy Monza. I think they got fucked worse than we did.
They got pretty fucked.
I'm just saying.
That is a piece of shit.
That was fucking bad.
Oh my god.
That was horrendous.
Yeah.
Chevy
Pretty
fucking
shitty.
Monza.
All right, so I've asked this question to I think multiple guests before, but I'm going to ask you.
What you got for me, man? What you got for me?
What did I ask you last week?
I have no fucking idea.
What I don't
even remember what I ate last night for dinner.
Your memory's about on par as mine.
Shit.
Okay, so I've asked this to multiple guests.
I know what you actually asked me last week. If I were to choose a car to
swap that Toyota GR bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, so money's no object.
Okay, cool.
What would you buy?
Chevy Monza.
Bullshit. Take it serious. Money is literally no object.
Money's no object.
What would you have in your garage? One vehicle.
1962 GTO Ferrari.
What?
A Ferrari 1962 GTO.
One of the most expensive cars to ever sell at auction.
That's what I would have.
That was quick.
No,
Quick. Good. Very good choice.
I know exactly what I like.
Very good choice.
That's exactly what I would have. No money's no object.
Yeah.
That car, I think that car sold for $70 million in auction.
I don't think it's that high. I think it was like 30.
I think it was 70.
All right.
You might have to go.
We're gonna have to Google.
I might be a little short on that one.
All right.
Go Google that shit.
Let's Google. It's a 250 GTO, right?
1962, yeah, 250 GTO.
Yeah. Let's see. 250 GTO. Auction record.
We're getting fact checked, people. Let's see. Come on, give it to me, man.
How much did the Ferrari GTO cost at auction? Okay, $48.5 million is the record.
Okay, so I'm a little short.
So we're about in the middle.
We're right in the middle.
Yeah, we're right in the middle.
I'd pay $70 million for that shit.
$48.5 million for a fucking 70-year-old car.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful car, though. All right, let me pull up a picture so everybody knows what we're actually talking about here.
Look at that thing.
Oh, the car's ridiculous, dude.
Look. Okay, just the first one right here. Look at this.
Yeah, the car's ridiculous.
Look at this.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Hand built.
All right, hang on. Let me make it a little bit bigger here.
Pure, dude. That is like, you want to know what driving is? That's driving.
All right,
that's driving.
This is the Ferrari 250 GTO from 1962.
There's nothing special about that car. The only thing that's special about that car is it's you, the road, the motor, the car. You have to feel everything in that thing.
Oh yeah, it's all you.
It's
100%
purely mechanical. It's beautiful. Look at that shit.
Yeah, it's all you. It's 100% you.
I would give my left nut just to hear it in person.
In person, yeah.
In person, I'd give my left nut.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother.
Pretty crazy.
If you ever need a nut, I got you, bro. But I have to see that. I have to hear that car in person. That's it.
Pretty insane, this car. And I honestly don't think it's probably not the best sounding Ferrari ever made. Because some of the road going racing Ferraris probably sound a little bit better, but it is a beautiful vehicle. One of the most sought after cars ever built. Good choice, my friend.
Even the one off of Ferris Bueller.
Good choice. Was that a 250?
That was a convertible. 250. Yes, it was.
I don't think it was, actually. I think it was.
Was it a concept or was it convertible? It was a convertible, though.
Yes,
it was
there was. The 250, I don't think ever came in a convertible. It was.
But it was a 1962.
It was a Ferrari. I don't remember what model it was, but it was not a 250.
Okay. But even Even that one off of Ferris Bueller.
I can
Is
see.
beautiful.
I'm literally seeing the fucking scene in my head, but I can't remember what he calls it.
Beautiful.
All that stupid ass alphanumeric bullshit, which we talked about last week, that I hate.
It doesn't matter.
Hate it.
Doesn't matter.
No, I
The
know.
60s,
I know.
Ferrari got that shit right in the 60s.
Oh, I mean, Enzo fucking, he designed a lot of beautiful vehicles. Very, very well performing vehicles.
The Enzo Ferrari.
It's insane.
The
Yeah.
LaFerrari.
Don't get me started on the LaFerrari, that dumbass name.
It's a beautiful car.
I
The
don't know.
name, look, the name, the Ferrari. Okay.
Ferrari, the Ferrari.
Okay.
Come on.
They could have came up with a better name, but it's still better than a Chevy.
Call it
Monza.
the fucking F60 or the fucking, well, the Enzo should have been the F60 because it was the predecessor to the F50. You know, you had a naming scheme that worked.
Yeah,
You had the
F40,
F40, F50, F60. Now you have the SF90. So why revert back? Go in sequence.
Well, they had the 48 Pista and special.
No, I'm talking about after the Enzo, which should have been the F60. You had the LaFerrari, which should have been the F70. Now they have the SF90, which is their current ridiculous hybrid. That was in sequence. That would have been in sequence. The Enzo could have been the 60. The LaFerrari could have been the 70. Something could have been the 80, and then you had the 90. It's just so fucking stupid.
Well, Timmy, in the board meeting, you should be fired for that one too. Just saying.
Agreed.
Just fucking running in the back. I want to go home and watch
Which,
Shrek.
okay, the Enzo was fitting because they named that car after Enzo Ferrari. I don't fault you for that, Ferrari. That was a fitting tribute because that car was insane. It was pretty much a road-going F1 car. I can't say anything about that.
It's
But
true.
after that,
It's true.
get your naming schemes right. The whole F bullshit.
Dude, did you see Lamborghini
so annoying.
with their concept of the new Countach?
I've seen the Countach. It's
Like-
terrible.
It looks like an old Countach.
No, it doesn't. It's
It
terrible.
does.
It's an Aventador in a bad suit.
I like fucking bad suits. I'd rock one.
That's not me, by the way. I didn't come up with that. I really like that analogy.
It's the first time I ever fucking heard it.
It's a
So,
fucking
came out good.
terrible car. The potential for them to bring the Countach back was sky high. They fucking dropped
It's better
the
than
ball.
fucking Chevy bringing about the fucking
I know
Blazer,
that, but we're talking about Lamborghini.
who's not even owned by Lamborghini. It's owned by who owns that fucking now? Volkswagen?
Well, yeah,
Okay, then there you go.
but it's still Lamborghini.
Still better than fucking
Shut up! We're talking about Lamborghini,
Chevy
not
with
the
their fucking
Monza.
shitty Blazer.
We're done with the Monza. We're talking about Lamborghini. They dropped the ball on the Countach. It could have been so much better. They didn't even put a fucking crazy wing on
Hey,
it.
look, man, it's got Audi guts.
Fuck that.
Audi guts.
They dropped the fucking ball.
Just like the new fucking Toyota Supra's BMW.
Oh, yeah, that's garbage.
What a fucking horrendous car.
Total garbage.
It's a Z4 with a Toyota badge on it.
It's absolutely what it is.
It's got
What it is. It's total garbage.
it's got BMW guts, man.
It's underpowered. It's a piece of shit. It's overpriced. It's ugly. Fuck you.
It's the saddest
Anyway.
thing I've ever seen.
That's going to do it for this week. Sergio, thanks for coming
Bro.
back, brother. That's always fun, man.
Dude,
Dude.
it's a blast.
You want to come back every week? I'm good, man.
Oh man,
Every
dude.
fucking week, bro.
I might be
I'm
able
good.
to make it next Wednesday.
You're not going to be able to?
Maybe. I don't
hey.
know.
You just let me know. You can come on.
We'll see how work goes. It all
Absolutely.
depends on work.
Anytime you want to come on,
Unfortunately.
bro. Literally. Anyway, shirts are still available. Hats. Shirts are 20, hats are 25, but buy both. It gets you 40.
Oh, we're gonna work on some limited edition merch. Too.
We are going to do some limited edition shirts.
Well, is it July 2nd, Cars and Coffee in Nashville?
Hang on one second. The actual date.
It's a Saturday, right? I believe
It's the
that's-
first Saturday of every month.
I believe it's July 2nd, if my memory. is
Yes, it
correct.
will be July 2nd. Cars and Coffee. It's at the Nashville Super Speedway in Lebanon. July 2nd.
Everybody should come out.
It's
Come say
going.
hi.
It is absolutely going to be ridiculous. We will be there.
Yeah.
As many of the high octane folks as we can get to come out. We are going to be there.
Come say hi. Bring your ladder if you want to give this guy a high five.
It's going to be ridiculous. The weekend of July 4th is always crazy out there. New venue, if you will, it's crazy. I went out there this past month. Crazy. So everybody come out, check that shit out, support them. Food trucks. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be a blast.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We'll have some footage for you and everything too.
Yeah. We'll be out there filming, doing whatever we do. So everybody come out, check that out. T-shirts, hats, subscribe on YouTube, High Octane Live Podcast. Join the group on Facebook, High Octane Group. Other than that, that's gonna do it for this week. It was fun. Like I said, Sergio, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Everybody have fun.
All right, peace.